Hey everybody, wake up. This is Wake Up with Mark Joyner, episode number 43. Today we're going to talk about emptying your cup. Alright guys, I got to make this a quick one because I'm about to run downstairs here and join this fantastic Joel Bauer event to which I have been looking forward for a very long time. Now, yesterday I spoke about emptying your cup, and some people wrote in and said, Mark, what's that all about? What is that Zen proverb? And my first answer was, Google, motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'll tell you the story, all right? So I'm just kind of being a cheeky jerk here just to have some fun. And also because somebody was talking to me about, using foul language in these things. Let me talk about that really quick. Guys, language is a tool. I don't ever want to limit my toolbox. Sometimes using foul language is appropriate. Sometimes it will help you get your point across better. I'm not saying to be F-ity-F-ity-F all the time, okay, and to sound like a moron, but don't limit yourself, all right? If you position yourself as the guy who cannot ever use a bad word, when you use it, everybody's going to be like, oh my God, he dropped an F-bomb. He's lost integrity. No, man, I want to be the guy who can say whatever the F he wants and not shock anybody, okay? And if you can't see past that to the message that I'm trying to get you, that's not my problem anymore. That's yours. Now that's a discussion point. If you guys want to give me some feedback about that, I am open to the discussion. Anyway, really quick, emptying your cup. So what is a Zen proverb? There was this Zen scholar who went to go visit a Zen master. So the proverb goes, and the Zen master asked the scholar, so tell me what you know about Zen. And then the Zen scholar, started to expound intellectually about everything he knew about Zen. And then the Zen master was pouring him a cup of tea. And as the scholar was, running his mouth about everything he knew about Zen, the master kept pouring and pouring and pouring, and then suddenly he kept pouring, and all the tea was overflowing out of the cup. And then the Zen scholar, his entire frame was completely blown. He was like, "Hey, what are you doing? My cup is overflowing. You got to stop pouring." And the Zen master stopped pouring, and he set the teapot down. He looked at him, and he said, "Exactly." He says, "Your cup is too full. There is no more room for me to pour any tea into your cup. You must empty your cup if you want to learn Zen from me." That is a sensibility that I am going into this event with Joel Bauer on. Joel has been very kind and paying me respect in some of the videos that he has shot preceding this, talking about what I know about persuasion and whatnot. But I also made it quite clear to him that I'm going to go in there and empty my cup. Whatever he thinks I know or don't know, it doesn't matter. He has a unique skill set. He has experience that I don't have. There may be some things I know better than he does. There may be some things that he knows better than I do. I'm not going to learn any of those things if I go in with a full cup. So let me tell you one other story about this, about a way that I was forcefully, I had my cup emptied forcefully. When I first went to go train with a champion MMA fighter, I took it upon myself to learn MMA because even though I had done martial arts in the past, I realized that I was not as tough a guy as I thought I was. So I thought, well, let me go to the toughest of the toughest. So I linked up with a guy who was a featherweight champion MMA fighter in a pretty good league. By all accounts, this guy was respected. I think he had a shot at the UFC, but never really went that route. Regardless, he was of that caliber, and we had a very similar experience. The first day, he tells me, he says, "Hey, Mark, okay, so lace up your gloves, and as you're lacing up your gloves, tell me a little bit about what you know about martial arts." And I'm telling him about what I know now are to be, I hate to say it, bullshit martial arts, all the things that I had learned and all the books that I had read about the philosophy of martial arts. And he's nodding and going, just kind of going along with my game, humoring me. And then I had my gloves all laced up, and he goes, "Okay, are you ready?" And I said, "All right, let's go." And then, boom, he punched me right in the face. And let me tell you, my cup was empty from that moment forward. And I was a better man for it. It sucked. It shocked the hell out of me, but it broke my concentration. It broke my frame. It interrupted my pattern. My pattern was I had intellectualized all this shit, but I didn't really know what the hell I was talking about because I hadn't really experienced it. Okay, I'm ever so grateful to have spent that year with that guy. I trained with him pretty much every day for a full straight year. It's one of the wisest things I had ever done to myself. And goddamn, it was hard, but it was so incredibly rewarding. Anyway, that is the sensibility with which I'm going to walk into this room today with the great Joel Bauer, because I know that he knows a lot of things that I don't know, and I know for sure that there are holes in my game that he can fill. And that is a very, very valuable thing. And if I walk in there with my ego blaring, with my past accomplishments louder than the voices that I will be listening to, I am a fucking moron. Okay? That's a time when an F-bomb is deserved, because that is when we are being effing morons, guys. We need to be very, very conscious of that, because we are all doing it all the time. And we're never, ever going to win that battle. It's a constant battle, okay? It's a battle we have to fight every single day of our lives. And let me say one last thing. I have a philosophy about life, and that's this, and that's that there is no such thing as stability or stasis. We are never going to reach a point of stability or stasis in our lives. We think, oh, as soon as I get my life stable. Guys, that ain't it. That ain't it. Here's how I see it. You are either moving forward or you're moving backward. There is no standing still. And if you observe the universe, if you really observe the universe, I think you will find that to be true. All right, you guys, that's it for today. And hopefully I will have time to squeeze one of these in tomorrow, because I know this is going to be a super long day, and I'm super looking forward to it. I'm going to have a blast, and I'm going to learn a ton. All right, y'all, you have a beautiful day as well.